Locking in the top 4. Now, one of these teams fighting to be the first one, at least from Indonesia, to move forward to the top 4. How are we liking the draft here?
You know, I like the fact that there's a chip. Chip has been utilized a lot by highly macro teams in terms of getting the objectives that they need and at the same time going for the split pushes. So it's interesting how TLID will play upon this chip.
We'll see if the chip's going to work or not. It's the Kings versus the Champions. Who will reign on the world stage, and it starts here in game number 1. Again, a best of 5 to decide the fate for the 2 teams from Indonesia. Taking a look once again, the matchup. We always get a good glimpse at the junglers, and we saw the talk that led into this match. And you know, Edok, man, we've seen him so much on the Cho. A lot of teams, they have decided to go ahead and deal with this pick. Make it work. It does give a lot of crowd control, obviously, but the pickoff potential is great. Early on, too. I mean, it looks like they're already making moves.
Okay, they're trying to make a move onto Edok. Edok has to walk away. Here comes the Revitalize, though. And now RRQ, HOSHI turning things around. Might be able to work on Widdy. Here comes Yezkiel with a Lantern Flare. Gonna try and work on Dryren. They're not even done, though. A lot of sustain, a lot of damage. But here comes Sutsujin, though. Not yet level 4, but they're able to take down a Widdy. An aggressive start from TLID and RRQ. A 1-for-1 trade.
Fabian, little stutter step there, but now still going to break it out. Sutsujin taking a couple shots with the Soul Sever. He gets punished. It's a double already for Fabian.
Flava Fav, a double kill. A bit of an overextension then from RRQ HOSHI. Even Sutsujin isn't level 4 yet. Which is to delay and delay as much as possible the Joyce Power Spike later on.
Even in this matchup, making his way. They know Aaron Shiki's there. Can he actually withstand this?
Oh, blazing to it, but Aaron Shiki also has his Salmon Force. Here's come Widdy, though. They're trying to work on Edok. Edok commits the kick, but he's going to get bursted down. Coming in from Aaron Shiki. Aaron Shiki got deleted also. 3 members ganging up on Widdy the Wise, and he will fall down in the hands of Sutsujin. There's
RRQ HOSHI. They get 2 kills in the exchange. It looked like the shortcut came through, but the mid turret did get taken down as Team Liquid ID gets an objective. Surprising, too. You know, Skylar able to go ahead and withstand that. Yezkiel delaying them a little bit longer from recalling. Now Aaron joins the fight, can crash down on Riz. Under the turret, gets dragged back, and Aran will get the kill.
Where did Aran come from? All of a sudden, Riz just got bursted down, and TLID, they already got the mid lane turret. Okay, Edok commits the kick onto Flava Fav. Will he be able to escape, though? Here comes the Sever. It's gonna hurt quite a bit. Aran still has the power of Wild Wilderness. So TLID gonna go again for the purple buff steal.
You're gonna take the... It's beaten by 1 second now. Fastest level 15, and that's just going to be another objective. But they go in with a shortcut. Are they going to be able to follow through? That's already the Lord taken. The shortcut to come up. They don't get any kills, but they might fight here.
They commit the kick, but is it going to be enough? Though Skylar goes in with a blazing duet. Aaron Shiki onto the backline with his Salmon Force. Going to be able to take down 1 more. AOT going to be used up defensively. Yezkiel on the other hand, going for Dryren. They're going to evade a potential death, but Fabian says no, we want more, and brings down 2.
Oh, man, you heard it earlier. He said, be careful. Goes in, gets a kill, and now with the Lord in favor, it's looking a little dire here for RRQ HOSHI, trying to defend the base.
Okay, they're ganging up on Edok. Lantern Flare is there. Edok has to walk away. The damage chunking up a lot of his health. Energy shields will be popped in the middle lane. And onto the bottom lane, RRQ HOSHI. They have to think about how to clear out this Lord as fast as possible without suffering any inhibitor turret takedowns.
Here, they might be able to go ahead and clear this out. Again, only the first Lord, RRQ HOSHI, makes work of it.
Response, so Sutsujin's jungle has been exposed rapidly, and I just noticed Aaron Shiki already has a death. And now they're trying to go for Yezkiel, forced to use the Crimson Beacon. Skylar going in with a blazing duet. Now they're going to work on Fabian. There's the kit, but Widdy goes in with a shortcut. They're going to be able to break down Yezkiel and Fabian. Here comes the Kingdom, trying to answer back, working on Aaron Shiki. Rin's used to the Crimson Beacon to walk away, but Dryren, though, is going to get caught, though, by TLID. For the price of Skylar, they were able to take down Yezkiel and Fabian.
There we go, RRQ HOSHI able to find something. Yes, Skylar went down.
Lane. Let's see if RRQ HOSHI, the Kingdom, can they defend it?
RQ's going to have to do it. They get prepped and ready. Rin's holding on to the beacon himself, and Aaron Shiki jumps on in. Lord still makes its way down the bottom side to clear out the waves. Edok doesn't want to use the kick just yet, holding on to the Way of the Dragon.
Conceal.
Lord's going to go push in. Conceal going to be used, but still keeping things under control, taking their time. Bottom turret now down. RRQ HOSHI will clear that out. Mid-wave now pushing in. Looking to take this. Conceal's already going to be used.
Oh, okay. Here comes Arando onto the back. Ida commits the kick. Plus the Blazing Duet, will they be able to take down more? Arana is going to fall down. Skylar with the Blazing Duet to try and clear out the minions. Sutsujin, Dyren is down. TLID trying to work on bringing down the crystal. But RRQ HOSHI manages to defend the onslaught of TLID. Fabian goes in. Edok has to walk away. They don't have Minion Skylar. Goes 1v1, but there's a Winter Crown. 2 Winter Crown plays. Skylar might be able to escape, but Edok Shaky says no. And then another. Edok falls down. And TLID with a game 1 win.
What a play, and Aaron Shiki coming in at the end to get the triple. This game, he might not have been invincible, but man, did he come through in game number 1. First time throughout the tournament. This time around, it's Novaria. Ingan, it's been a minute since we've seen Novaria.
Man, they used the Savior, now they want to go for another ranged artillery mage. The Novaria is back, could provide a lot of good vision for TLID.
Again, looking at this too, comfort pick still also for RRQ. Is it enough to even out the series? That is the question as we get ready to load up into the Land of Dawn. Once again, RRQ HOSHI wants to bring this to a victory. Now, based on their lineup, that's a little bit different, obviously. You know, I'm glad that we are seeing this Fredrin start to pop up once again, especially when you have a certain game plan and idea how you approach the game. Look at this, Dyren and Aaron. Aaron should be fine. Actually, hold on, Dyren looking for the kill. Does take a couple shots. Aaron's gonna actually be able to back off. Still, Revitalize for both of them, still available. And that's the thing, you know, some of this early action to start things up, but also as a start, Frigid Glacier, whether that's even just Edok setting things up. Some of that concussive blast, if it's all procced at the same time, can actually burst down and be a surprising form of damage. Now, Aran gonna get caught into the jungle again.
He did, however, force out the flicker coming in from Rins. Now, TLID wants to go for more. Popping into the Revitalize, but they're gonna bring down Sutsujin. Wanting more, Edok in trouble. The Queller is gonna hit, but it's not gonna be enough to take down Edok.
Not gonna be enough, but that'll be enough to go ahead and make them swing towards this turtle. TLID already off to a good start in the early game, trying to replicate what they did previously, and Dyren won't be able to do anything about it. So they go ahead and grab themselves the objective, and now eyes set on the purple buff. Trying to put pressure here to make things worse.
Okay, trying to work on Dyren, and just looking at how the game's going right now, Aran has been playing phenomenal, unbothered in his own lane. Important to note that Dyren opted for the Benedetta type of sustain, because he has like a...
Just so good from RRQ HOSHI.
Yeah.
They just need to be able to follow through with the damage, and now the focus on this tier 1 in the bottom lane. Conceal!
Edok goes in with an I'm Offended play. Rinto on the other hand, Widow for the backline, working on Sutsujin. They're going to bring down Edok, and the Star Shunner brings down Rins as well. A bit of an overextension for RRQ, and a great response from TLID.
Wow, they were feeling pretty good about that initiation, and then they got checked really quickly. I mean, even just a set things up if you're RRQ HOSHI, you know, you're not going to be starting anything from this. Dyren.
Okay, Power of Wilderness will connect. And now they're trying to gank up onto Dyren. Fabiando still has the Queller. He's not going to commit that Dyren escapes with Electro Final Blow. Again with Star Shatter connecting onto Skylar, the proper target, and TLID. Oh, winning with the kick! Catching Edok right away as they try to work on the Lord. And all of a sudden, TLID, they're stepping on the gas. Aran has to revitalize though. When he again with a conceal, he has the Jit Kundu. Will he commit it though? TLID.
Wow, they're going to get actually forced off. So with that, it is going to reset, so doesn't matter. They go in for it.
Flicker in, Frigid Glacier, but Aran is going to get caught here. Taunt, Energy Eruption, and Dyren finally has a kill. That's going to be a 1-for-1 trade, and RRQ HOSHI kiting away the Lord.
Aran's out of this, and now still fighting for this Lord. Getting in position. Dyren does have that Revitalize available if he decides to kind of go in, tank things up. Witty, though, once again, has the Way of the Dragon available.
That's Sonata.
Uh-oh.
And they blocked it. They blocked that Sonata coming in from Shaky. And Sutsujin just soaking up the damage. He's going to fall down. Edok as well. But a kill spree coming in from Skylar. Now they're trying to work on Dyren. A 2-for-1 trade. Witty for the price of Edok and Sutsujin.
I think they're still going to try to delay this out. Aaron Shiki, though, and Skylar in the mid lane.
That's another Rhapsody. One more Star Shatter. Is it going to connect? Boom! And it missed.
Whoo! That was close. But ultimately, what a fight for the Lord. Came down to it, and TLID will get that, and Aaron running for his life won't escape from Rids. And as long as Skylar has that space to work with, the only unfortunate thing is he doesn't have a flicker now, so he's got to rely on the peel of his team and also positioning. He'll go ahead and work on the Lord. Oh, there's the pull.
They're going to commit the Frigid Glacier and bring down Fabian. On the other hand, Arando got caught up by the energy eruption coming in from Susujin. Edok, will he continue to play TLID? Works on the mid lane turret, so that's still a trade. RRQ HOSHI was waiting for a shutdown onto Fabian.
That's a good shutdown. Again, going in the hands of Skylar too. Just dealing with the Lord. They dealt with the push. Get a little bit of extra thousands gold there. Witty goes in with a kick.
Off angle kick, and now the counter punish from RRQ HOSHI, forcing out the flicker from Witty. Arando, Powerful Wilderness, might be able to take down Edok on Skylar quite low. And now they're on the sandwich play as they try to work on Sojin as well. I'm offended play. Aran might be safe, but they take down Skylar. Now Witty with a conceal. Aran will be traded for Skylar.
Oh man, Skylar almost got away. Then they concealed. Then the pole came through, and he ends up dying in that clash. RRQ will go ahead and start this up. Rins picking up the Wishing Lantern. They want to get in position. Conceal already used. Witty going in.
Now they're going to catch Aran there. Frigid Glacier is going to connect onto two. Skylar, on the other hand, just doing the free hit. Going to bring down Witty. One member down, but exchange for Sutsujin. No retribution holder for RRQ, and TLID will get the Lord. RRQ not done. Popping the Pride of Ice. And Rins with the flicker out to make sure he escapes, but TLID gets the Lord with a 4.7k gold lead. Play, or even just isolate the damage healers. Try to reach for Yeskiel and RRQ.
Well, this is where they started up. We'll see if Edok is able to go ahead and surprise TLID. Lord already started up. Witty prepping up, waiting in. There's the conceal play.
That's a good connection of Dash Relico connecting onto 3. Edok though quite low. RRQ still working on him. Now Susujin Embracers onto Aaron, but got bursted down by RRQ. Here comes the counter attack coming in from RRQ. Frigid Glacier is going to connect though. Dyron steals away the Lord. Now they're going to get Witty down. A double kill for RRQ, but RRQ will get the Lord.
3 members still alive for RRQ HOSHI. Dyron able to get the Lord, but TLID to go ahead and deal with this, clear out the lanes. It is a beefed up Lord at this point, almost 18 minutes in. All the items that he needs, really. Even got rid of the boots. So now Lord pushing in on the tier 2. There's the pull.
I'm offended play onto Aran. Paired up with the Frigid Glacier, a lot of stuns, and they will find to bring down Aran. RRQ pops the Pride of Ice. It's going to bring down Rins as well. Now TLID, they made quick work of the Lord of RRQ HOSHI. No inhibitor turrets taken down. Outer turrets are well intact except for the top lane. And now Sutsujin, they're trying to work on Fabian. Here's the dash out. 5.8k gold lead still for TLID, and just like that, you take away the momentum RRQ gained from get pop RRQ Spearfire early on.
Edok's got it again as long as that flicker and I'm offended is available. Oh, top side though.
Okay, they're gonna commit the kick onto Dyron though. Dyron buying enough time, trying to work on Fabian. Off is revitalized. Sutsujin and the rest are here to defend. Frigid Glacier and they're gonna bring him down. A huge pickoff for RRQ.
Fabian down and the Lord is up. How does RRQ HOSHI play into this? Maybe it's just enough to buy them a little more time because TLID will get in position to defend this and stall this out until their junglers back up. So with that, RRQ HOSHI, good pickoff, good usage of Dyron there on that Benedetta. But things will go into place. Skylar getting in position. They get the call to start it up. Fabian's still 20 seconds away. They go in.
Witty connects the Way of the Dragon onto Edok. A double kill coming in from RRQ, working on Dyron. Pops his Wind of Nature. It's going to be a one-on-one. As RRQ HOSHI still working on the Lord. That Sonata is there. And they bring down Sutsujin. Who's going to get the Lord? RRQ, TLID. The stuns are there. They're going to bring down Witty. Aran will fall down. Skylar's immortality will be popped. But TLID gets the Lord. RRQ goes in, popping the Pride of Ice. Rhapsody, another one. And bring down Rin. Managed to stay alive with the immortality. Skylar trying to fight back, but Yeskiel will complete the wipeout for the cavalry.
It's a wipeout, and what a fight it was for that Lord. But man, what a take. TLID comes together and now working on the mid lane.
And TLID with a huge advantage, a 2-0 over the Kingdom.
Team Liquid Indonesia finding themselves a match point. RRQ HOSHI showing fighting spirit, but man, oh man.
Go for the electrifying beach rhythm. Just one Wrath of Dryad can actually do the job and stun the Joy and keep them off their tracks.
Ah, man, the Belric pick has been very interesting throughout M6, even back in the Swiss stage. It's great at locking down certain choke points, especially when you want to be able to move around the RWM, but we'll see if it's in RRQ HOSHI's plan to take it to a game 4 ahead of them instead of getting swept here by TLID, because right now they need the adjustments to come into play as they go ahead and start things up. TLID has been all over the map from game 1, game 2, able to go ahead and punish, even just like this in the early game, really putting pressure on, knowing the limit of how much they can get away with, and even holding on to this.
Speaking of game number 1 and number 2, this is what has been happening. Aran just really dominating the XP lane, not letting Dyren play. He did use the Hilda twice, now it's going to be the glue, but still, it looks like it's the same story. An aggressive start on the XP lane.
Nice and comfortable at this point.
Yeah, and the thing is, even if we've seen a lot of... Oh, onto the bottom lane though. They want to extend their lead by trying to go for the gold lane. 4 members of RRQ HOSHI rotating down bottom.
Oh man, everybody's gonna show up for this one. Witty taking a couple shots, RWM set up to cut them off.
Oh, but yes, Gil has his own RWM. Now the tides have turned for TLID, trying to work on Edok though. Wrath of Drive will connect. All the while, Skylar just dishing out the damage. That's why Fabian wants to go for the backline. Electrifying Beast gonna connect onto Skylar. They've not been able to bring him down, and they will do so successfully. A shutdown onto Skylar. Rins, split, will bring him down as well. Dyren doing his best with his Infernal Pursuit, but up against 4, that's too much for him to handle.
Oh man, they wanted the fight, and they tried, but Team Liquid ID comes out with the win in the exchange. We'll see, they're getting in position to go ahead and contest this as they rotate up here towards the top. Aaron Shiki starts it up, and Aran keeping them at bay for now, but Edok there also on the front side. Both teams still, Yehezkiel holding on to the RWM, has it available, so both junglers now getting in position. Skylar a part of this fight too. Doesn't have that much just yet, but they're going to go ahead and stand off for the turtle. Taking a couple shots, both trying to set up the mages, trying to find that opening.
Okay, real world manipulation going to be casted here, plus the Curse of Blood. Edok might be able to fall down though, but Witty on the other hand will fall down in exchange for Rins. An opening for TLID. They also bring down Edok. Now the counter attack coming in from RRQ HOSHI as they take down 3 with them. Such as in Skylar is still alive.
Still alive. They're going to force off the turtle here. Susagen was starting it up, but with their jungler down, TLID can't secure it just unless Aaron actually brings it low enough for Susagen. Taking a couple shots there, but Skylar there to help him out.
And Rachiki with a flicker though. He's got to walk away. Susagen with a sever to bring down Aaron Shaky and gets the turtle as well for RRQ.
And there you go. Again, the pendulum swings now for RRQ HOSHI. Able to pick up the objective now, 3 for 3 in the turtles. We'll see if they can maintain the lead. Skylar definitely wanted to get revenge from earlier on, and he got it. Able to keep things together, but Fabian popping electrifying beats.
It's caught up by 3 with along with the assistance of Fabian. You're going to break down Susagen.
And again, these are so crucial leading into that first Lord. All for the space. Witty though.
Okay, Witty with the sun onto Rins. Now the attack from TLID. Wrath of Drive will connect though. Fabian gonna chase after Rins with an electrifying beat. Gonna take down one. Susagen on the other hand. They want to right back there. Red goes in. Infernal Pursuit. Gonna bring down Aaron Shaky. He's gonna fall down also. But the problem is TLID. They lost Aaron Shaky.
Oh man, Dyren jumps in again, but under the turret. So there was a little bit of push there from Fabian down in the bottom side. Might still try to cut that wave a little bit longer. But the rest of the team deals with this Lord. A Malefic Gun now for Aaron Shiki. Edok going in position.
Goins in, paired up with the real world manipulation. Here comes the death and the Queller to bring down Yehezkiel. 1 member down for TLID. They're trying to make quick work of this Lord. No inhibited turrets will be taken down, but RRQ HOSHI, you know, they ain't playing around. They want to go for more. They're going to pop the energy shields in the mid lane. TLID has to defend this.
Energy shields are going to be popped. They still hold on, of course, after just that first push with the Lord. But man, RRQ HOSHI is locking down the members of TLID when they try to rush forward. We saw that exchange earlier on in the mid lane. And so that's why you see them working so hard for it, even if it's Aaron, even if it's Fabian to an extent.
Okay.
Witty, they're going to press it in again.
Forced out the flicker from Skylar. Real manipulation coming in from Yehezkiel, but going to be taken down by the original one. Rin is going to pick up a kill, plus Susagen, a double. And now Dyren enters the picture, going to bring down Aran and Aaron Shaky as well. A double for Susagen. Fabian has to retreat, but it looks like RRQ HOSHI, they're going to circle around Fabian.
Fabian on the run. Still in the mid lane, it's gonna be pushed by Sutsujin.
Oh.
He's all left alone. Fabian, oh, he gets out, but look at the base it's being worked on.
Now RRQ HOSHI with a beautifully executed play will manage to extend the series and take game 3.
RRQ HOSHI takes a game in the series. It's not going to be a sweep today, but TLID, great adjustment this time around with the draft and the execution. Brought, looking at the lineups here, it's looking pretty good, looking solid, but I like what TLID brought this time around. How about you, Ingan?
Yeah, I mean, I was looking at the draft. No one actually went for the Cho, so TLID didn't go for the bait out because I know RRQ wanted to really bait out Widdy.
Yep.
Yeah, Widdy.
Widdy.
To go for the show, and now they go with the Belleric. And just like what the panel said, the Jushin paired up with the Harriet is what won them game number 1. So let's see if it's going to be the same result for this game.
Again, RRQ HOSHI has to win the game to get to game 5.
Welcome.
Both teams still fighting for that top 4 spot to join the other teams waiting in the wins. And which team will go down to the lower bracket to maybe claw their way back up? Team Liquid ID. With this lineup that we're seeing here, I find it interesting that, yeah, the Belleric coming out to play once again, but there's so much that they can utilize here. So a couple of the level 4s is not available just yet, especially for the Roams, Edok and Widdy, but it will get started up by TLID. Fabian holding the turtle there. Meanwhile, Susujin working on the purple buff. Will get here in time, though.
Okay.
How's the fight?
We're going to see if Edok goes in with the flicker. Goes after Fabian. With the zone now, RRQ HOSHI, they will get the first turtle in exchange for Dyren.
Okay, are they? Oh, they're still going. Yehezkiel.
Okay, Crimson Beacon in, trying to go for Sutsujin. Sutsujin dashes out. Now RRQ HOSHI, they got the turtle, but TLID answers right back with a kill.
The answer matchup in the gold lane is going to be interesting. You know, Skylar getting that Beatrix locked in. There's the jump in, toss up. Oh, the lockdown as Yehezkiel's taken out.
Alley-oops away to Rins. Now Yehezkiel not starting out strong here as they're forcing Aaron, Shiki, and Widdy to rotate because they know they have to protect the purple buff.
It's that range, you know, playing against the Harith in that gold lane. Gonna have to deal with it. Fabian jumping in.
Okay, Spear of Alpha trying to work on Edok. Unstoppable Force and Injector. They're trying to work on Fabian. Here comes Arando, and Edok will fall down. A little bit too over-aggressive play from RRQ HOSHI. He's gonna get punished by TLID.
Yeah, that's tough, a little bit of damage, but they go and get in position. Skylar will stay top side for now. And Rins picks up the glowing wand, first item priority here. They're gonna test each other out, kind of posting up around this turtle, and right now Fabian's gonna hold it. The rest of the team's gonna set up the perimeter.
Okay, the XP lane is just trying to Zoga. Here comes the Unstoppable Force. Bridging Glacier is gonna connect, but still Fabian will get the turtle. Now the attack of TLID. They're forcing out a lot of flickers coming in from RRQ. Araj is working on Rins. Yehezkiel with a Lantern Flare, gonna get picked up by Edok. Edok manages to stay alive. Aran split, but gonna get caught up by 3. RRQ HOSHI again with 2 kills despite losing the turtle.
A great fight.
Easily bursted down because of the fact that they have Fabian as well as Aaron, Shiki, but Edok again, Unstoppable Force, Ejector, Flicker combination, forcing Widdy to use the Revitalize, but a little bit too deep there as he will fall down in the hands of TLID. Now the counter attack coming in from RRQ. Rins forced to use the Frigid Glacier. Here comes Aaron, Shiki with a Zaman Force. Tyron has to walk away here. TLID still standing strong with 5 members. Lantern Flare gonna connect onto Tyron, and they might be able to take down Widdy with him as Tyron will also fall down. Another kill for Fabian.
Oh, they're slowed so much. They're not able to get away from the fight the way they want to, but RRQ HOSHI again coming out with nearly everything in that fight. Only the cost of Dyren. It's based on their area of effect and the lockdown, but just looking at the itemization, you can see the difference here. Starlium Scythe and Feather of Heaven, not enough, but here's the breakout again.
Early split. Dyren casted already Widdy casted the Wrath of Giant. Here comes the Frigid Glacier counterattack coming in from RRQ.
Wow.
They're gonna pick up 2. Next man is Aran, and RRQ HOSHI just really wrecking havoc up against the cavalry.
Man, right now the kingdom is rallying together. Every single team fight they choose to take, there's no response so far from Team Liquid ID.
Yeah.
And even Skylar, the fact that he got this Beatrix, look at the shots on Aaron Shiki, keeping him in check right now on whatever gun he decides to approach the fight with, but now walking in with the Lord here, again a massive lead. They're gonna put the pressure now on the base turrets.
Okay, Wrath of Giant gonna connect. Here comes the counter attack. Frigid Glacier once again! Aran is gonna fall down in the hands of Skylar. TLID trying to make quick work of the Lord. They will, however, save their mid lane inhibitor turret. But RRQ, HOSHI, their attack might not be over just yet.
Skylar's just going to go ahead and whittle down that mid turret. It does finally fall. Edok threatening them with the unstoppable force. He doesn't have the flicker, but he might still choose to go in. Top turret, next target here from RRQ HOSHI. They might just go ahead and go with a toss-up turret being worked on. Edok now on the front side, clearing out the minion waves, while Skylar works on that, and now Eric Cheeky, whoa, the shot from Skylar!
Even with his Salmon Force, misclick, mistargeted, just got bursted down by the members of the Kingdom. 5-man strong. Minions onto the middle lane. Rin flickers in, and they will be able to extend this series. Yes-Kill is the only one left, and RRQ never backs down, even against the Cavalry.
And we're off to another Game 5 for the evening. Man, oh man, I hope you guys have your snacks at the table. Let's take a look at the draft one more time. Who are you feeling more for Game 5?
I mean, in terms of the late game, you can't go wrong if you have a Lilia or a Cecilia. In this case, for TLID, first time picked Lilia for Yes-Kill. But on the side of RRQ HOSHI, man, Sutsujin brings out the Ling along with one of Skylar's signature. The Irithil is back.
The Irithil is back, and will it be enough to cap out a win here? Is it going to be the Kingdom RRQ HOSHI, or will it be the Cavalry Team Liquid ID? The revenge for both teams on the table here going into Game 5. The endurance test of TLID after being 2-0, and now RRQ HOSHI has brought it down to a single game. You know, this is the other thing. Susujin, like our panel said, you know, they asked him. He is the Ling. And he runs the war cry here. Fabian, though.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Quite low. A good response coming in from RRQ HOSHI. There's a thought from Edok to Widdy. And he's now going to focus his attention onto Rins. All the while, Ezekiel just trying to poke down Sutsujin.
Wow, there's enough of moves there.
Forcing out the Tempest of Blades early on. That was a good play coming in from Yes-Kill. Now Fabian, he has the Queller. Not going to connect. Sutsujin remains unbothered.
Really limit testing, you know, in the early game at this point. Already getting those Tempest Blades out. Oh, in a hook! Fabian goes in and picks up the kill. That's a solo kill right there, and now Turtle for the taking.
Okay. Not gonna get the kill that he's looking for.
That's part of it. There's the initiation already. Edok out of the picture again. Susujin will jump in.
He dives in with the Tempest of Blades. Gonna connect onto 4, but Widdy manages to flicker out. Here comes Skylar, though. No casualties yet for TLID once again, but they were able to take down Edok. Not a strong start. A 0-2-0 for this Belleric. If ever that fails, or if ever RRQ HOSHI manages to extend this game towards the late game, Ezekiel comes in with the Lilia.
Again, Turtle up for the taking. A couple shots happening, and Susujin will make his way for this one.
Okay, Dyron just doing his work, zoning out. Here comes Split plus real manipulation. All the while, Widdy is there with the backline, gonna connect with the Wave of the Dragon, and still Rins gets the Turtle. Here comes the counter-attack coming in from RRQ as they take down Aran, but TLID, the rest of the Cavalry on the attack, gonna bring down Edok and Dyron.
So again, still exchanging. Fabian on the hunt, Rins trying to get back. Fabian not gonna be able to follow through on that one.
There's not much problem or pressure that they have to think about when it comes to Susujin out-retreating Fabian.
Third Turtle's up. Again, getting in position. Frontliners there at it. We'll see them set it up now.
Okay, set up. Real world manipulation. Here comes Susujin, though. Is he going to go down as Darwin goes with the split? Gonna get caught up by 4 here as Aran. Okay, he has to revitalize, but is gonna get bursted down by Sutsujin. Here comes the split.
Still there.
Still there, gonna get gacked up by 3. He's gonna fall down in the hands of Fabian, but all the while, RRQ gets the Turtle plus the kill. So right now, you can safely say RRQ won that trade. Back up top.
See how they go it again. Look at the positioning right now. Skylar approaching.
Okay, here comes the Wave of the Dragon Flicker combination. Red Spike back with the real manipulation, but they're trying to cut off the exit route. Here comes Aran. Here comes Widdy once again. Ezekiel with the glooms. Gonna bring down 2. RRQ HOSHI, no answer as Sutsujin is just trying to go for the bottom lane push.
He pushed in the lane a little bit. Lord's gonna come up. But man, TLID got 2 in exchange. They make their way to Lord, they'll start it up. And Susujin, we'll see if he can pull something off, but he's gonna get spotted out by Widdy. Not sure if he's gonna be able to actually find an angle or a window to go in here. Dyron already taken the damage, split off.
Okay.
There's the kick.
Here comes the glorious pathway. Widdy just trying to zone out Sutsujin. Forced to use out the Templars of Blade. Here comes Skylar, though, gonna pick up again all to Aran. And now a double man knockoff coming in from Widdy. RRQ HOSHI not backing down, trying to poke down Widdy. And now they're back on this Lord fight.
Enough to go ahead and stall things out and go for the reset. Both teams might just wait. Aran almost back up. Still, Widdy, blade armor now for him. We saw Skylar's damage already to preview it when he pops that heavy crossbow. But now they set things up. Edok still on the front side of it, has the Revitalize nearly available. The Wrath of the Dryad. So they'll find themselves in this situation now, fighting for the Lord here. And despite this lead, even the poke coming out from Aaron of course, he is going to have to be able to respect some of the damage coming out in return, but neither team can actually commit to this Lord just because of how much threat there is in around this Lord pit.
Yeah, and at the same time, with you can't just go in for the Jit Kundu combination because of the presence of Edok with the Belleric. Once he sees or once he feels that Widow is going to go in for the engage, he can just cast the Wrath of Dryad and just foil the plan of TLID. And for the same time, RRQ HOSHI, it's not easy for them to just really try and go for the backline because again, the glooms that Yeskill has been doing, 303 KDA, it's been a thorn in the neck of RRQ HOSHI, honestly. That's why Yeskill trying to zone out the members. Here comes Dyron though. Is he gonna cast a split real manipulation coming in from Rins. Aaron Shaky just dishing out the damage with the Rhapsody. Rins has to flicker away. Aran caught in a bit of everything. There's the Glorious Pathway. Widdy with a kick and gonna bring down Dyron.
Dyron already out of the picture again. A Lord goes for a reset. I think it might just be a full reset again, even with Dyron out of the picture. So still, neither team wanting to fully commit. They continue to test each other's limits. Susujin will go ahead and grab the purple buff. Edok trying to provide that vision, but TLID still wants to poke them down.
Oh, they want to go for more! And gonna bring down Edok! Susujin got stunned and got bursted down by Aaron Shaky! TLID executed that to perfection! 2 kills plus the Lord!
Because of the fact that, you know, they're going to see you coming from a mile away. Yeah, exactly. And they're playing against a Glorious Pathway. Aran has been a really good... I mean, look at this. Look at the gloom damage.
Okay, they're gonna try and work on the Lord and try and burst it down. Aaron Shaky with that Sonata. Just look at Edok soaking up the damage. Too much. Aaron Shaky might get a kill onto Edok there. Sutsujin trying to survey the scene. TLID still holding on to this Lord.
Edok able to get away. RWM dropped down. There's a Glorious Pathway though. The Lord still for the fight.
Sutsujin goes down. Templates of Blade gonna try and catch Aaron Shaky. But waiting with a Jit Kundu kill. Assisted him off to Aaron Shaky for that huge takedown. An answer for RRQ to bring down Aran. Dyron's immortality will be popped and gets a flicker out to safety. But Aaron Shaky, does he have the ultimate though? RRQ HOSHI manages to lose Sutsujin, but TLID also got the Lord.
A fight that isn't in favor of Team Liquid ID around the next objective could turn this game completely over on its head. Dyron, though.
They're going to go full commit onto Dyron, forcing his split.
Fabian!
Oh, Fabian with the Queller! Making sure to break down the tankiest hero of RRQ HOSHI. And now they're in trouble because TLID, they can feel the push that it's coming in onto the middle lane.
They saw what Dyron did earlier. They're not going to let it happen again, and now in the mid.
Widdy with a conceal and a double man knock-up! Jit Kundu forcing the Templates of Blades! And I'm just soaking up the damage. He does have to revitalize now. And RRQ HOSHI lost all inhibitor turrets. Aaron Shaky sets his eyes on Susujin, but Susujin manages to evade that. They lost Dyron and all their inhibitor turrets. There's a fat wave up top building for TLID. Eventually someone has to deal with the wave up top as Sutsujin works on the purple buff. Just look at that Sonata forcing Rins and Edok to walk away. Aran cuts the exit route off with a Glorious Pathway, but gonna get a shutdown onto Ezekiel. A kick coming in from Widdy. The Immortality will be popped and will be brought down by Aaron Shaky. The Death Sonata was just too much for them to handle as Sutsujin will fall down. Now they have to worry about the minions.
The minions are already pushing into the base, but the Lord is secured by Team Liquid ID. And yes, RRQ HOSHI will defend the base for now. Way into the base, how do they pull this off? Widdy goes in.
Okay, there's a conceal. Not gonna commit the Jit Kundu. Here comes the Glorious Pathway. They can actually focus on taking down the Crystal. TLID moments away from repeating history and bringing down the Kingdom.
5 games. And history for now will be repeated as the Cavalry goes through the gates of the Kingdom. RRQ HOSHI. As now they're one of the teams to represent Indonesia in the top 4 and going to Axiata Arena.